locker room earlier tonight. Defending their home court means a lot to this team. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard was recognized as one of the NBA's 75 greatest. Coach Ty Lue says to go from being a 15th pick to that means a lot. It's a tribute to his hard work and dedication. And Leonard credits that work ethic to his dad. He says, "I try to play as hard as I can each night. That's what my father wanted me to do." Kevin?
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. When the middle of the season rolls around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the standings, seeing what the other teams are doing?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a balancing act depending on your team and the makeup of your squad, where you are in the standings. In some cases, it could be a powerful motivator, but I don't think it should be something that discourages you. You have to keep an eye on what's real and what you can control. There's still time for some dramatic shakeups as the season unfolds.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, the guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. And it's Banchero in at the small forward position. Now, here's Bamba. 5 to shoot. A step-back shot here. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's Jackson with the drive, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Suggs kicks to Anthony. Pass to Bamba. And that one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's George. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Morris passes to Zubac. Stolen by Bamba. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times. You know, look at the job Jalen Suggs did in his rookie season. I mean, he started to show some of those flashes as the season wore on. Flashes of athletic superiority, but also an understanding of how to impact the game with his speed and size and fearlessness.
And he can't get the first one. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Here's Los Angeles now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And about Jalen Suggs, Clark, primed for a tremendous season?
No question about it in my mind, Kevin. I mean, the Magic fans are in for a treat. They are excited to see him play again. I think he's got the ability to be elite if things come together as I anticipate they will for him. I think they're fortunate to have him in Orlando running the point.
The first one falls.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
He's perfect from the line this time. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here's George. Morris trying to free himself up. That's good for George on the assist by Jackson.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Suggs. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, nice finish that time by Isaac. Power and athleticism on that dunk.
Jackson against Anthony. Passes it to Morris. Shoots over Isaac. Morris, no good. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Another example of Kawhi being the best defender in the league.
To the middle. Here's Morris. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. To take a look at the Grizzlies, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And seeing where the Clippers are, they're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
The Magic trail by 4. And the pass to Suggs. Now, here's Banchero. Pass to Bamba. Outside Anthony from downtown. The Magic again can't hit. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside, George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jalen Suggs.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
That's good from George. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. And both free throws good for Paul George. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
How about the touch? Boys, Isaac has a smooth jumper. Terrific at getting into rhythm from here.
Pass to Zubac. To the inside, Leonard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it. The
Magic trail by 6. passes it to Ross. Here's Banchero. Isaac kicks to Banchero. 4 on the shot clock. Isaac passes to Ross. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside Leonard. And there's the pass to Jackson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Banchero passes to Bamba. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Anthony taking his time here. Going inside, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The Magic trail by 8. Now a timeout called by Orlando. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Bamba kicks to Banchero. Jackson against Anthony. He dishes it to Ross. Excellent D there from George.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Morris, no good. Orlando's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Ross, and the shot is long.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Zubac, that's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 10-point game. Isaac against Morris. Out to Anthony. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here is Los Angeles now. Los Angeles leading by 10. They get a hand on it, taken away by Anthony. Here's Bamba. That one misses. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Orlando has possession. Banchero with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ross, that's good.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
George looking over the floor. Pass to Jackson from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Jackson's got 7 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Banchero passes to Bamba. Inside, 6 to shoot. Ross, that's good.
You know, guys, passing is one part of Bamba's game that he's been working on. And, you know, when you can pass it as a big guy, that's an added bonus.
Now, here is George. 6 points for him. A 3 from Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here is Ross. 5 points in the game. Outside Anthony. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
That's good from Anthony. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bol, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Carter comes in for Isaac. Franz Wagner's checked in for Banchero. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Ross.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Wall looking it over. That's to Powell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
The free throw drops for Powell.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Robert Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. And so Powell nails both of them. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now, here's Bol. Following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. And with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
The Magic trail by 14. Fultz the pass to Wagner. Now here's Fultz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down low. Carter kicks to Fultz. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Bol. The Magic again can't hit. And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Zubac.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Fultz, and he gets it to go.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Passes it to Mann. Covington with it. Out to the wing. Zubac trying to break loose. Mann can't hit. The Magic trail by 14. Outside Anthony. Wagner passes to Anthony. And Bull wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, one of the things I like about Walton is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Here's Anthony. Following the basket by John Wall. Here's Wagner with the three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
And he hits the first of 3.
No denying, the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
And the second free throw, good. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Mann. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's denied.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now here's Fultz. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night. Fultz against Wall. It's Powell on the wing. Another shot. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Carter out there with Banchero. And it's Bull in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Fultz. He is hauled in by Paul George.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Carter.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way, stay aggressive, and try to battle back.
George finds Powell. A 15-footer. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his third assist on the night. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Fultz the pass to Suggs. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Isaac's checked in for Carter. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Jackson. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Here's Banchero, following the basket by Marcus Morris. The pass to Suggs. From deep three-point range, he can't hit that time.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Here's Leonard. It's deflected. They get it back. George. That shot off the mark. And Orlando will come the other way. Pass to Banchero. Over Jackson. Offensive rebound. Bull kicks to Fultz.
You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career.
That free throw good from Fultz.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from, a torn ACL. And Markelle had to work extremely hard every day for a year and a half. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court. Well, I tell you what, you look at the youth of the Magic and the talent they have all throughout the roster, I think it's just a matter of time and seasoning before this team takes a really big jump forward.
Now here's Leonard. He has 7. Kennard the pass to George. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. The Magic trail by 15. And you know, Clark, the Magic have collected their young talent in a number of ways.
Yeah, I like the diversity of accumulation, if you will. They've traded for some. They've drafted most. They know when their timeline is. The Magic, I think, have done a really good job with their rebuild.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. And Leonard has it in the corner. Kennard for three. And Bull pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The Magic trail by 13. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Back to Anthony. Now Bull. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. And here is Suggs. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's a rare turnover. Just their first here in the half. So that's one thing we've seen them do pretty well. Valuing their possession.
Jackson kicks to Morris. It's George on the wing. Here's Kennard. Bank shot. No good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Out to Anthony. And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's Bull. Kicks it to Banchero. 4 on the clock. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. Clippers leading by 13. Jackson looking it over. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to George. Can they get it? And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Suggs. Here's Isaac. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Hey, if you're going to get offensive rebounds, you've got to stay active, and Isaac does that, doing a nice job utilizing his reach to snag those second chance opportunities.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Magic trail by 11. Over in the corner, Banchero. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 4 assists in the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
Clippers leading by 8. George with the ball. He has 6. Pass to Kennard. Trying to get something going. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Jackson passes to Morris. It's deflected. Isaac kicks to Anthony. Here's Suggs. Tries to keep it alive.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
And George, here we go.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Orlando.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many steals without making an effort there.
That free throw good from George. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Bull. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in. And both free throws good for Paul George. The Magic trail by 10. Wagner outside. There's the pass to Anthony. Magic moving the ball around. With the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for George. Mann comes in for Luke Kennard. And John Wall subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Now, here's Suggs. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Carroll passes to Wagner. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
Covington finds Wall. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Yeah, the game has a bit of a different texture than it did just a little bit ago. Suddenly, that lead is not looking as comfy and cozy as it once did.
Here's Wagner following the basket by John Wall. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Outside Covington. And it's Wall in the corner. Drops in the tray. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, this is something Wall continues to work on. Guards like him have to be able to knock down threes consistently to keep the defense honest.
Pass to Suggs. Up top, Wagner. He's covered by Leonard. Wagner outside. And they get it back. Bamba inside. Defended by Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Mann. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
No good on the free throw. Carter, he's checked in for Banchero. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Powell, he's checked in for Leonard. And he sinks the second.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Anthony.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Pass to Zubac. And here is Powell. Left side Covington. Stolen by Bamba. Now here's Anthony. He's got 9.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
First free throw is good.
And for Bamba, his shot blocking and ability to space the floor really stood out.
And, Greg, that's a very valuable and unique combination. I mean, this guy has a 7'10" wingspan, covers a lot of ground defensively, moves his feet well, has a nice stroke. And at his height, he's able to get a lot of clean looks from beyond the arc.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Ball passes to Covington. He kicks to Powell. Takes it inside. Good work defensively by Anthony. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Franz Wagner wasted no time making a splash in the league. Took home a Rookie of the Month award at the end of 2021. A really good start for him on his budding NBA career.
That free throw missing. Wagner's Rookie of the Month award was well earned, Clark. He is a hard-working player.
Yeah, I agree. He's earned and carved out a spot for this team already. And he's accomplished those feats quite quickly. I mean, Wagner has tremendous potential, I think, and a really bright future. He's a versatile player, a hard-working guy. He's only going to get better.
And he's good on the second. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside, Wall. Kicks to Powell. Right wing. Outside, Wall. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. They get the rebound. Off target at the rim. Orlando's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Wagner passes to Fultz. From 10 feet out, misses off the left iron.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And up the court come the Magic on the break. Anthony leading the charge. And it's good for 2. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Powell. He's got 7, and it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jalen Suggs is checked in for the Magic. .131 left in the first half of basketball. Passes it to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. A fader. Here's Zubac. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Bamba no good on that one.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Tipped away to the paint. They need this one, and he sinks the layup. Zubac has got 6.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Wagner passes to Bamba. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Anthony against Wall. And the pass to Pop. Here's Mann. Zubac trying to break loose. Mann can't hit. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Anthony, the pass to Bamba. And Covington sends it back.
Covington's reach, the length of his arms really coming in handy when he goes up to block shots like that.
They now take the lead. Wagner's got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic. From deep, Wall. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Magic out in front. They lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run the transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For Orlando, it was a challenging first quarter. At their lowest moment, through a series of defensive lapses and shooting struggles, they were down a total of 16 points. Just nothing going right for them. Moving on to the second quarter, big-time momentum shift as they came out blazing, wiping the deficit away and now lead by 2. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Orlando played?
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit, but tonight they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this, getting that extra boost.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Cole Anthony having a dominant impact, guys, in this game.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. Inside. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Off target with his three. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Here's George. Got a piece of it.
Oh, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
And it's Zubac atop the key. Back to Leonard. And finally they hit one. Leonard's got 9.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Pass to Anthony. Six on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one drops. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The Magic trail by 3. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit. Outside Leonard. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
So it's the Clippers now. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Here's George. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Orlando, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And Jackson throws it down hard.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Passes it to Suggs. Back to Anthony. Misses off the right iron.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Jackson with the bounce pass. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Orlando making a change here. Holes checked in. And Orlando has possession. Trailing by 5. Anthony kicks to Banchero. Shoots over Leonard. And the rejection by Leonard.
wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Free throw good from George. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Anthony against Jackson. Here's Isaac. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's Leonard from 3. He can't get that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Back to Anthony. That one falls. Anthony's got 13.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Outside, George. Isaac against Morris. Clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
So he gets them both. The Magic trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Suggs kicks to Anthony. Now the pass to Suggs. Over Leonard. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard.
That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic to the inside. Isaac. Here's Bull. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And another for Jackson. A streaky score, but when he gets hot, watch out.
Orlando's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Back to Anthony. Bull with it. Working on Zubats. Over in the corner, Isaac. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Now, here's George. He's got 13, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's Bull, pass to Anthony. Here's Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Banked in off the glass. Suggs has got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, I like how confident Suggs is on the break. Feels like he's fully in control in these situations.
George passes to Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
The Magic trail by 14. Anthony kicks to Bull. Back to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Carter dishes to Suggs. To the middle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. Now here's Jackson. He's got 19. Outside, Covington sinks the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 17.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Well, Orlando's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Wagner against Leonard. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from George. L.A. has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Leonard against Wagner. Leonard, the pass to Jackson. Back to Leonard. Fires the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner wide open. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Wagner's got 13 points.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. So, for the Clippers, Mans checked in for Kawhi Leonard, and Norman Powell subbed in for Luke Kennard. And here are the Clippers now. And the basket by Jackson.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And here's Carter. After Reggie Jackson was able to get the triple, out to Anthony. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. Los Angeles on D. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. 6 on the shot clock, and Wagner has it in the corner.
And they've got to get back to what they were doing in that first half if they want to somehow win this game. The offense has gone stagnant.
Kicks to Jackson. Pass to Mann. Now Powell. He's got 7. Three-pointer. And it's George finishing it off. And the Clippers lead by 20.
When George is aggressive now, I think it energizes his whole team.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Anthony, over Jackson, and it's sent back by George. Stolen by George. And that's a foul called on Bol. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Bol. The Clippers also changing it up. Morris comes in for Robert Covington. And John Wall subbed in for Reggie Jackson.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 18. Passes to Morris. And George kicks to Powell. He doesn't hit that one. And Orlando the other way now. The pass to Anthony. Pass to Carter. George against Anthony. 6 to shoot. Three trips to the line so far for him in this one. That's good from Anthony.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
And both free throws good for Anthony. And the Clippers have possession. They led the game at 1 point by 20. It's Powell on the wing. The dish now to George. And here's Wall outside. That one no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. The 3 from Anthony. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Morris. Wide open. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here's Bamba. 7 points in the game. Anthony against Wall. Clock at 4. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Carter Jr. moves well without the ball and positions himself nicely for catch and shoot chances.
Passes it to Mann. Wagner against George. Pass to Mann. He kicks it to Wall. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. A good look from Wagner. And that one goes long.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The pass to Mann. Morris trying to free himself up. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 6.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself and others.
Down low, and it's George finishing it off.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George, something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
Anthony kicks to Wagner. They grab their own miss, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Reggie Jackson firing on all cylinders for the Clippers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. And it's Banchero in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Morris. Back to Powell. The kick out to Wall. Outside Leonard. Now here's Powell. He's guarded closely. He was all alone on that one. And the Clippers lead by 19.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Anthony. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Anthony. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Anthony's got 9 points here in the second half.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here's Powell. Here's Morris. Again, Los Angeles.
And dangerous in that catch-and-shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. 19-point game. Pass to Suggs. Back to Anthony. Kicks it to Bamba. Anthony against Wall. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Bol, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Launches it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there inside from Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up and go into the defender.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
That one misses. Clippers leading by 16. Here's Wall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Anthony. Following the basket by John Wall. Passes to Banchero. Now here's Anthony. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Isaac. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac is...
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Jackson against Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Isaac right side. Leonard with the steal. Outside, Wall. Outside for Jackson. Isaac with the steal. And now Banchero pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Terrific activity from Isaac. Excellent at using his length to get those steals.
Outside, Wall. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Zubac with it. Picked up by Suggs. Here's Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Magic trail by 20. Outside Anthony. At the elbow, Suggs. Here's Bull, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Wall. Outside Leonard. Over Banchero. Here's Zubac. Second shot opportunity. Morris kicks to Wall. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 18. To the paint, Anthony. Morris with the block.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
Outside Leonard. Inside. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Isaac finds Anthony. And the rejection by Leonard. They retain possession. And here's Jackson. And there's the pass to Leonard. Bucket is good. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter. The Magic trail by 18. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Suggs with the ball. Outside Anthony. The 3-ball. And it's Anthony again missing. Now here's Kennard. Defense right on him. Morris against Isaac. Morris passes to Kennard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The first one falls.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Both shots good from the stripe. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
Here's Jackson after Jonathan Isaac's bucket. Morris passes to Kennard. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Ball's knocked loose. Jackson with it. Isaac picks him up. Now here's Jackson. Here's Kennard. Over Anthony. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Bull, that's good.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Here's Jackson. He kicks to Leonard. Over Banchero. Tries again. No good from Zubac. The Magic trail by 16. Pass to Banchero. Now Isaac. Passes it to Banchero. Outside Anthony. 5 to shoot. Hole with it. He's against Morris. Here's Isaac. Orlando gets it back.
And the offensive rebounding really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here are the Magic now. Zubac with it. Isaac picks him up. Anthony against Jackson. Leonard on the wing. Over Banchero. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half. Here are the Magic now. It's an 18-point game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Banchero passes to Bull. Outside Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Reggie Jackson. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
George is checked in for the Clippers. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
That free throw good from George. And both free throws good for Paul George. The Magic trail by 19. Pass to Suggs. Back to Anthony. Isaac outside. To the wing on the left. To the inside. Bol. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And George kicks to Leonard. Isaac against Morris. Kicks it out to Leonard. Rocket 6. Off target on the 15-footer. The Magic have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Wasted no time on that one.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the three if you give it to him.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
I tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
1:57 left to play here in the fourth. The pass to Suggs. To the middle. Here's Bol. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bol. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Outside, George. 1:37 left in the game. A three from Morris. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists in the game.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 17. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. So for the Clippers, 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Wall against Harris. Wagner from long range. It's hauled in by Brown. Clippers leading by 17.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out, executed their game plan, and what a huge win for Los Angeles.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year. This will put them up 1-0 so far against the Magic.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Leonard.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Here's Batum. Gary Harris making his last shot. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Carter outside. Deep two from Wagner. And it's rebounded by Covington. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Kawhi. The defense, of course, keyed in on slowing you down tonight, but your teammates stepped up. How important is that for you?
It feels great, you know. That's what a championship team is about. You know, when your star's not going or they double teaming you, then you got other guys knocking down big shots like they did tonight.
The others came correct, man, and you got the dub. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.